Great news for fans of Amy Mebberson's webcomic, Pocket Princesses, which is, I've read all of them. This is going to be a brand new comic book about Disney princesses coming out this February. And it's really exciting. If you're not familiar, let's just take a little look. Yeah, so this is not the final art so far, as it says clearly on the bottom, but it looks to be several different stories about popular princesses. I do recommend this comic if you are into Disney, and it's very cute. It has them all sort of living together, kind of interacting with each other, which isn't something that generally happens with the princess universe, which is that a thing?
The Disney universe. Yeah, the Disney movies aren't connected.
At all.
At all.
Well, a little bit. I mean, there was, you know, Frozen. You see the back of Rapunzel's head.
Yeah, I think the new movies are, but the old ones are not. Like Ariel is not in the same universe as Jasmine from Aladdin.
There's a little tidbit though in Hunchback of Notre Dame. You can see Belle walking around in the opening pan of Paris.
Canon.
Yes, according to Amy Mebberson herself, they will not be interacting with each other in this, which seems to be coherent with what Disney has been doing, which is, you know, we're not going to have Jasmine and Ariel be in the same place at the same time, you know, talking to each other, having a conversation about their lives. It just doesn't happen. So it seems like maybe there'll be separated stories for, you know, whatever world they have with maybe the princes there, maybe their animal sidekick buddies, maybe the peripheral characters from the world who you maybe don't remember, like Mulan's mother, sure.
Mulan's mother. I mean, this sounds like a great idea. It's such a smart idea, especially when you take these different characters created by one company and sort of put them together. I do wish, it does make you think, like I said, why isn't Marvel publishing this comic book? Why didn't Disney create this years ago? Because this is a book that, like, I mean, I probably would have bought when I was a kid. You would have bought it, you know?
I would have bought it now as an adult because I have read the webcomic. Yeah. I think it's very cute.
Let's do Disney animals.
I like her humor. There's this, I recommend another, you know, Disney-based comic. It's called Place of Princes. It's only about Disney princes, and they all interact with each other. It's really funny. It's a little bit more irreverent than Pocket Princesses.
Okay.
Like, for instance, there's one where they're all playing like some sport with each other, you know, because I know so much about sports. Some sport. Aladdin gets bonked on the head and gets knocked out, and the princes don't know what to do to fix him and wake him up, so they all kiss him. And it doesn't work.
It makes sense.
Get it? Because that's how you wake people up. You give them a kiss.
Yeah.
But then it shows Flynn Rider like giving him Band-Aids and, you know, actual medical attention, which I thought was adorable. But, you know, I think this is working with Disney. Disney almost certainly would not allow this to happen without at least some consent or acknowledgement. But yeah, it is strange that, you know, they own a major comic company. Why wouldn't this happen?
And the major comic company could make this a major seller.
Yes, you can make your own Avengers-style universe.
Yes,
even, because so many companies are trying to emulate this. We see Universal trying with their horror monsters to not the
they
best
haven't quite pulled it off. Yeah.
But they have the same minds at their disposal. They could make this happen, and it could be pretty cool, and it could make you a lot of money, Disney, which is a great incentive.
But more comics is always good comics.
Sure. I'm almost certainly going to read this, even though it might be a little bit harder for me to find.
Yeah.
It looks interesting. It looks cute. On the topic of comics, once again, Jason, tell us about your special comics project.
Yes, December 1st, I am doing this project called Comics for Veterans. I'm going to do a comic drive where I'm asking for people to send 10,000 comic books to the troops overseas, to any military personnel overseas, because I was a veteran myself. I went overseas. I got some comic books and some care packages, and it was awesome. And it's a great way for them to start the new year, and also because it's holiday season, it's a great way to feel good and help out our troops overseas. So all the details are over on my Twitter. I'm still having, but basically, I'm trying to get 10,000 comic books by January 1st, and DC Comics already donated a huge number to me right now. So yeah, so we're going for 10,000. Let's help some troops out and give them some really cool comic books to read. Hopefully, one of them is Disney princesses.
Well, that's in February, but we can do that for a future
That'll
project.
be next year.
But there are plenty of great comics out there now. This sounds like a really cool project.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter and help me out.
Please follow Jason for more developing details on this project. I know I will be doing that. And let us know what you think about Disney Princess comics on a separate note in the comment section of this video. I would love to see what you have to say. Some of them might not be so great, but that's all right. So please do that, and please like and subscribe for more.